Here are the headlines moving markets today. Valens GroWorks Corp reported a loss of $6.37 million in its interim consolidated financial statements for the 3-month period ending on February 28, 2019, while omitting its Q1 net profit and loss. The company's revenue increased to $2.22 million for the first quarter of 2019 compared with nil in the same period in fiscal 2018. Their cash and short-term investments totaled $20.55 million. Valens has also entered into an arm's-length binding multi-year extraction services agreement to provide cannabis and hemp extraction services to HEXO Corp. The agreement has an initial 2-year term from the date of the first shipment, with HEXO supplying Valens with an annual minimum of 30,000 kilograms in its first year and 50,000 kilograms in the second year of cannabis and hemp biomass. Valens will process this material on a fee-for-service basis into premium quality resins and distillates, using the company's leading proprietary extraction processing methods. Hempco Food and Fiber Inc. reported losses of $1.6 million in Q2 in their financial results ending on February 28, 2019. The company's revenues were $580,000 for the quarter, with a cash position of $790,000 at the end of the quarter. Aurora Cannabis Inc. has signed a binding share purchase agreement whereby Aurora has acquired all of the issued and outstanding common shares of privately held Chemi Pharmaceuticals Inc. Chemi Pharmaceutical is an Ontario-based laboratory specialized in providing high-quality analytic services to the pharmaceutical and cannabis industries. The agreement consists of a cash and share transaction comprised of an undisclosed cash payment and share consideration of over 83,000 shares paid on closing and 41,000 payable upon achievement of certain Chemi milestones. SpectrumCannabis, the medical division of Canopy Growth Corporation, has announced a partnership with the Arthritis Society to raise awareness and educate people about living with arthritis. Part of the education will be the potential of medical cannabis as a treatment for arthritis symptoms and the importance of seeking guidance from healthcare professionals. VIVO Cannabis Inc. announced its wholly owned subsidiary, Canna Farms Limited, has received local municipal approval for its Phase 5 expansion, which will add an incremental 2,500 kilograms of indoor capacity to its facility in Hope, BC. Canna Farms' Phase 5 expansion is expected to be completed in late 2019 or early 2020, pending on regulatory approval. The expansion consists of 10,000 square feet of cultivation space with expected capital costs of $3.5 million and is expected to bring VIVO's total internal production capacity to 13,500 kilograms by early 2020. NBUD Farms Inc. has received approval from the Depository Trust Company of New York to make the company's shares DTC-eligible. DTC is a subsidiary of the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation, a U.S. company that manages the electronic clearing and settlement of publicly traded companies in the United States. Securities that are eligible to be electronically cleared and settled through DTC are considered to be DTC-eligible. Sol Global Investments Corp. has entered into a binding letter of intent with cannabis-focused private equity firm Merida Capital Partners to acquire Merida's Michigan subsidiary MCP Wellness Inc. The agreement was signed for an aggregate purchase price of $150 million US. And that's your news for today.